everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year's Eve. Can you believe it? We are about to start a brand new year. 2018 is coming to a close and 2019 is here. We're doing it. It's gonna happen. So it is the new year, and with the new year usually comes New Year's resolutions. So today I just wanted to share with you guys a couple of my own New Year's resolutions just to be transparent about what I'm really trying to do in the next year and maybe help you see like how I set goals. I'm pretty big on goals and goal setting. I think it's really important to have goals because it's important to have something to work towards. Having something that you're working towards really gives you purpose and meaning in your life and gives the everyday detailed tasks or the like minute tasks that we do throughout our day-to-day lives, gives those more purpose and meaning and drives us, motivates us to actually do the small things because we know that they add up to this really large, great thing that we really, really want. I don't typically wait until New Year's Eve or a new year or a Monday or a new month or a new week or whatever to make a new goal. I typically make goals, figure out like an actionable plan for them, and then get to work on it. There is no point in waiting for your goals or to start on your goals or to wait for Monday or whatever. If it's something that you want, go for it and do it now. Have a plan, put it into action, and see where it gets you. For a lot of things, you're gonna have to put in work for quite some time and then come back and reevaluate. But that's a common theme that's gonna happen for you, whether for no matter what you're doing, you need to be honest with yourself and evaluate if you're doing what you really wanna be doing and if the actions that you're taking are really getting you towards what you want or not. So let's go ahead and get started. I've actually categorized all of my goals, so they have like a different subsection each. So I'll go ahead and start with food and nutrition. So food and nutrition wise, I'd like to continue to build a better relationship with food. My relationship with food has gotten better over the last 3 to 5 years, but I do feel like there is still room for improvement, and I think that's totally fine to still be working on a previous goal. Just because we set a goal for 1 year doesn't mean it's gonna be completely achieved and that's the end of it. You can throw it away, never think about it again at the end of the year. So I've been working on a better relationship with food, and I'm going to continue to work on having a better relationship with food. I do believe that you can have a good relationship with food and your body and still want to diet and get lean for the summer. So I'm definitely going to be doing that this year, but I'm going to limit myself to dieting or being in a caloric deficit for just 6 weeks at a time, because any more than that and I tend to get too many cravings and all I want to do is eat food, not lean out. Or I want to lean out still, but my cravings for food are just too high. So I'm gonna limit myself to 6 weeks of dieting at a time. I will start dieting on January 21st, and I will start vlogging and blogging about it, so you guys can look out for that. But I'm going to just do 6 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and repeat that cycle. I think that will really help me not feel a need to binge and not feel restricted at the end of that 6 weeks. And it'll help me understand that food is always available. We don't have to go crazy on it when we're on like a diet break or a refeed or something like that. All of those things I will go over in future videos, so just stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed. Whether I'm dieting or not, I also just want to get more creative in the kitchen. I am definitely guilty of letting food just be stuff that I eat. When I first met my boyfriend, for instance, I did not own salt and I probably ate a lot of boiled chicken. I was just eating things that were a protein, carb, and a fat, which works and is advantageous when you're dieting, but I don't think that's really helping me build a better relationship with food. It's probably keeping me stagnant with my relationship with food, and food should taste good because it can taste good and we should eat good food. So that is another food and nutrition goal I have, is just to get more creative in the kitchen and eat better tasting food. Let's go ahead and move on to fitness goals now. Fitness-wise, I'd like to continue to grow my glutes, grow my shoulders, and lean out my arms. I have been working very hard on my arms while eating at more of a caloric surplus or more at a maintenance level, so I'm very excited to see where my arms will be at after even just a first round of like 6 weeks of dieting, so hopefully there's something good underneath there. And then I would like to increase my 1RM overhead press, which probably I'm not actually gonna directly do now that I think about it. It's probably gonna be more of like increasing my 4 to 6 range rep on overhead press because I don't really do a lot of strictly maxing out. However, I also have a goal of bench pressing 155 pounds by my birthday. So that's kind of a total max out, and that would be in September. I don't know why that's different to me. I guess it just is. So I guess just stay tuned to see how those goals go. I will be sharing all of my workouts, everything really, when I start dieting January 21st. So how I progress towards that goal will all be documented, and I'm very excited about that too. It seems silly to have social media goals, but it is 2019 basically now, and that's the world that we live in. So next we're gonna do social media goals. It does seem silly and I can't really tell you what all it means, but I do feel like a lot of people are being tricked and duped and sold the wrong information when it comes to health and fitness. And if you follow me on Instagram, I share a lot of my story, my workouts, my thoughts about my body, my thoughts about my workouts, like different metabolic conditioning workouts, if you want to call them that, or just like cardio, interval, whatever training I do. And I really just try to share with you guys the thoughts that are going through my mind so that maybe you can relate, or you can be like, oh yeah, I was feeling something similar to that. Those are feelings that I had, I just didn't even know. Like that happens to me a lot, so I'm hoping that that can happen to you guys, for you guys a lot. And so I want to be posting on Instagram every day because I don't think that I'm the best person to share with you like how to get your life on track, but I think that we would be better off saturating the internet with good information and trying to rid the internet of bad information. So if I can put out useful information, I think that I should do that, and I owe it to the public basically to give you honesty and truth. And so that is my goal over on Instagram. And then on YouTube, I'm gonna be posting every Monday and Friday. I think I have mentioned that before, but I just wanna get it out here on this video so that it is a real actual goal, and I have to stick to it now. I have it pretty much planned out, so that would be like my actionable steps for getting a video out basically twice a week. And so you guys can just look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed and turn post notifications on. And like this video right now because goals are fun, a new year is fun, and getting 2 new videos a week is very fun. I do have some professional goals, and I am a little nervous to say them. But I also feel like I need to kind of just put it out there and be honest about what I want in life so that I go out and I work for it. Because sometimes if we just keep things inside and we never say them out loud, even if it is just a YouTube video where I'm really just staring into a camera and telling it my goals, it helps us to like make moves towards that. It like makes it really real when you say something out loud. So professionally, I would like to have a better job by the end of the year. Honestly, by the middle of the year, I'd like to have better hours, better pay, and just find more meaning in my job. Currently, my job is okay. I don't hate it, but there could be more meaning for sure in my job. A lot of times I don't see the end product. I'm a diet assistant, and a lot of my job is saying no to people and then being overridden by somebody else and giving someone something that the rules that I have to follow or I'm supposed to follow tell me I can't do. So that makes it a little frustrating and a little difficult to see what meaning and purpose my job really has. So by the middle of the year, I would like to have a more meaningful, better paying, better hours. Hours aren't really a big deal to me, but more meaningful is definitely a big deal to me. So that is what I would like professionally. I guess we can call my last goal like an intellectual goal. That makes it sound kind of cool. But basically, I really need to get back to reading books. I think Vlogmas threw me off a little bit. I was very, very busy trying to put out a video every single day and edit it and still going to work. Like, I'm not a super great YouTuber, so I have a full-time job still. I edit my own videos, I film my own videos. There is no, if you couldn't tell, there's no team here to help make this video look amazing. So I got a little off track from reading. So moving forward in 2019, I think it would be very realistic for me to read at least 6 books, because that would be a book every other month. I have a couple of books lined up. I can't really think of them right now. And I have some, I just bought Layne Norton's Fat Loss Forever. I bought RP Strength's Dieting Book 2.0. I forget what it's called. So I'm gonna read those too, because obviously learning is forever, so I can't just talk about nutrition. I need to learn about nutrition. I can't just talk about weight loss. I need to learn about it. So I will be reading those, and then I'll read, those are both ebooks. I'll also read some regular paperback or hardback, whatever, like real tangible books. Yeah, and just try to keep learning, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. I think that you can learn from it, and it's always good for your vocabulary to just keep reading and your imagination. So that is a very important goal for me in the next year. So that's gonna wrap things up. Those are all of my goals for 2019. I will keep you guys posted on Instagram and on my blog about how all of those goals are going, so look forward to that. Subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on, and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys on Friday.